I cut contact with my best friend because he refused to help his girlfriend after her sicide attempt. I now see why he did it. My best friend's girlfriend has always been a bit of a head case, but she really did love him more than anyone in the entire world. She had BPD and he was her person. One fateful night I was over at hers and we were waiting for him to come over so the three of us could hang. He cancelled at the last minute and she spiraled. She was having very bad mental health already, but on the surface seemed okay in the moment and we agreed to just watch a movie. She went into the bathroom and I did not hear from her for a few minutes, but I heard the bath running. I walked over to check on her and I swear I smelled blood. I called out for her but did not get an answer. I called again and again, the smell of blood filling my nostrils. In a state of panic I barged in through the door and saw her in the bathtub attempting to take her life. I called the paramedics immediately and they got there ASAP. I remember holding her hand the whole time, seeing the life in her eyes disappear as I begged for her to stay with us. The paramedics did arrive and I came in the ambulance with her. She was losing consciousness fast. I held her hand and asked her if there was anyone she wanted to contact, and she told me she wanted to speak to her boyfriend. I called him and told him what had happened and where I was at. His response, word for word, not my effing problem. What the F do you expect me to do about it? He hung up the phone. I sat there shell-shocked and tried calling again, only for him not to answer. Breaking this to his girlfriend was hard, and she sobbed, while on the verge of death. Somehow she made it through and lived. Due to this whole experience, I was now her person. She somehow let go of her boyfriend's memory very fast and hyper-focused on me. I was there for her in every way I could, but soon her needs became overwhelming and she became consumed with paranoia. She believed at one point that her mother had hired a hitman to unalive her. She went as far as accusing me of being the hitman her mother had hired. She never had any basis for these claims other than a gut feeling. I moved to a different state for college and she followed me. Babysitting her everywhere became exhausting. Then she tried to take her life again. I caught her on time once again. I let her come stay in my dorm for a little while until she got better, but she never did. We managed to find her an apartment and a roommate and she moved out 3 months after her second attempt. She would call me every night telling her about another crazy theory she had come up with, telling me how she thinks her new roommate is secretly plotting to burn the house down and so on. Eventually I got tired of this and blocked her. However, she knew where I lived and so she started harassing me, showing up at my place randomly, leaving notes at my door and so on. It wasn't until I got a restraining order that she stopped. 6 weeks after the restraining order was out in place, she took her life. This time, she finally successfully